Before we begin, take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more life-changing stories that can strengthen your mind and change the way you live. Now let me tell you a story. Daniel was not lazy. At least that is what he told himself. He had dreams like everyone else. He wanted a better life, a better job, a future that made his parents proud. But every morning looked the same. His alarm rang. He hit snooze. 5 minutes became 30. He rushed out of bed, skipped exercise, skipped planning his day, promised himself he would start tomorrow. Tomorrow came every day, and nothing changed. At work, Daniel watched other people move ahead. Promotions, opportunities, new skills, confidence. He clapped for them, he smiled, but inside he felt something heavy. Because deep down he knew something. Those people were not smarter than him. They were just more disciplined. One evening, Daniel stayed late at work, finishing a small task. The office was quiet. Most people had gone home. As he packed his bag, he noticed Mr. Hassan sitting alone at a desk. Mr. Hassan was one of the senior managers, calm, focused, respected by everyone. Daniel had always wondered how he became so successful. Mr. Hassan looked up and smiled. "You look tired," he said. Daniel laughed softly. "I guess I am." Mr. Hassan closed his notebook. Then he said something Daniel never forgot. Most people think success comes from big actions, big ideas, big moments. He paused. But life rarely works that way. He picked up a small paperclip from the desk. Success is built the same way a wall is built. He placed the clip down, one small brick at a time. Daniel nodded politely, but he did not fully understand until a week later. That week, something embarrassing happened. Daniel missed an important deadline, not because he could not do the work, but because he kept delaying it. The project went to someone else. That night, he sat alone in his room. The silence was loud, and for the first time, he stopped blaming bad luck, bad bosses, bad timing. He faced the truth. His biggest problem was not lack of talent. It was lack of small discipline. He remembered Mr. Hassan holding that tiny paperclip, one small brick at a time. So Daniel decided something simple. He would not change his whole life overnight. He would start with one small habit, just one. The next morning, his alarm rang. His mind told him to snooze, but this time he sat up. That was the first brick. The next day, he woke up again, sat up again, second brick. Then he added something small. 10 minutes of reading before work, third brick. A short walk in the evening, fourth brick. Writing 3 tasks for tomorrow before sleeping, fifth brick. None of these habits were impressive. No one clapped, no one noticed. But something was happening inside him. His mind was changing. Days became weeks. Weeks became months. Daniel began arriving early to work. His focus improved. His confidence grew. Small tasks no longer felt heavy. People began to notice. One afternoon, his manager called him into the office. "We have a new project starting," she said. "I want you to lead it." Daniel almost smiled, because he knew the truth. That moment did not start that day. It started months earlier when he chose not to press snooze, when he chose 10 minutes of reading, when he chose one small habit at a time. That is the lesson most people miss. Success is not loud in the beginning. It is quiet. It looks like small, boring choices repeated every day. The world celebrates the big victory, but the real victory happens in private, when no one is watching, when you choose discipline over comfort, when you place one more brick on your wall, and one day you wake up and realize something powerful. The wall is already standing. So, if this story spoke to you, subscribe to the channel for more stories that strengthen your mind and help you build better habits step by step. And if you believe small actions can change big lives, like this video and share it with someone who needs this reminder today. Because the strongest people are not the ones who wait for motivation, they're the ones who act. One small habit, one small choice, one small step. Start today, not tomorrow.